goal! This is the game right here! Get up! Let's go! I don't understand. I don't understand why you pay all these tickets if you don't want to win the game. I don't understand. Could it be me? Would it be me? Shall not be me. I will not sit with 2 outs in the American League Championship
Good luck.
Hey, the mojo was off the entire time. I've been here since 2:30, 4 o'clock start. It worked. We didn't even we scored 1 run. It's all good. 2-1 them. That's not the series though. It'll rain tomorrow. We'll come back Thursday, Friday, do what we got to do.
Yo, I put out a tweet today and I said, find me this guy. I said, this is the kind of energy we need. I was in the stadium last night at the same time as he was and feeling exactly what he was feeling. We were in different sections, but as soon as I saw this guy online today, I'm like, yo, this is me. Yo, say what's up, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Keith, thank you for finding me today. Thanks for retweeting the stuff. My name is Jimmy from the Sports Chill. Fire, fire, fire. We out here. Yesterday was whack.
Yeah.
That is the first way that I would describe the stadium. 4:08 game time. The Astros deserve the home field. So fine, it's a 4:08. The stadium was pathetic yesterday. Absolutely pathetic.
Weak.
Absolutely pathetic.
Embarrassing. You said embarrassing on Twitter. That's a good word for it because I was embarrassed. I'm like, this isn't home field advantage.
No. It might have been home field advantage for the Astros because if you're playing a playoff game and there's just dead air there, it's like basically there was an exhibition match. It didn't feel like October baseball, didn't feel like September baseball, any of that. It felt like a game in July. It was embarrassing. And then I have everybody looking around, looking at me like I'm this jerk off, and I'm just trying to win a baseball game.
So question for you, bro. Question for you.
Looking online right now, the Astros, they clearly saw me. We had a couple of their players tweeting, haha, there he is. I'll tell you a little story actually yesterday. I was screaming at Garrett Cole that his shoe was untied. And what did Garrett Cole do? The next pitch, he looked down at his shoe and fixed his shoe. True story.
So what section? This is a question.
But tomorrow,
what section were you in?
Same page.
What exact section were you in? Like, where were you sitting?
I was in section 122.
Okay, I'm familiar. So
I was in section 122. The Pope was there. Kate Upton was there.
Yeah, great seats, but
we had other select.
Right. So the thing about Yankee Stadium is it's New York City, bright lights. It's the ALCS. For us as fans, it's the fucking ALCS. We're like fired up for it. But for other people, it's like, oh, it's the glitz and glamour of New York City. I get to be at a Yankees postseason game and be in these expensive seats. The thing is, like, what time did you get to the stadium yesterday? Like, what time did you get in?
3:15.
Okay, so you got in almost an hour before first pitch. I cut it close. I was in Billy's party and hanging out. I got in around 3:50. You could tell the energy walking in. People weren't rowdy. I'm starting "Let's Go Yankees" chants in the clear line, trying to get people fired up. I even yelled out. I was like, thank you for being quiet as we all try to get in. But as soon as you get in, yell, be loud. Like, trying to teach people how to be fans in Yankee Stadium.
This is what we need to do tomorrow, Keith. This is how you have to get the voices out. Everybody needs to go to Modell's or CVS and whatever they need to do, and they need to get whistles, okay?
Bro.
We're going to be bringing the whistles tomorrow. We are going to be bringing cowbells tomorrow if we're allowed them in the stadium. And we're also going to be bringing posters to say, I will not sit. Let's get the whistles out, and we are going to be tomorrow. I mean, I don't have a voice anymore.
Right.
I tried to win that game single-handedly yesterday. I mean, literally, I don't know where you were, but you couldn't hear anything else.
I was in 217. You know, I got blessed with some free tickets. It was cool. It was a great view. But even me, right? So, like I say, I try and teach people how to watch the game. I'm like, there's 2 strikes. Get up. There's 2 outs. Get up. Like, this is a big spot in the game. Make some noise. Like, this is what you're here for. Don't look around. You're not too cool or too rich or too popping to yell and scream. Are you a Yankee fan? That's what I'm finding out. There's people in our fan base, and this is New York, like I said, they're not really Yankee fans. They're fans right now, right? They might have been to Yankee Stadium twice all year or not at all, and now they're pulling up for the ALCS. It's throwing off the vibe and the energy that the real fans like us have. Like, how many games you go to this year?
Like 10, 12 games.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah. No, so I think at the end of the day, the 4:08 start in the ALCS game, especially when it's the 2 best teams. Like, I'm the huge supporter of Rob Manfred. I think he's the best commissioner in sports, but that's really tough to do.
Did us no favors with the 4 o'clock. Like,
there's no favors at all. And it was corporate yesterday. But as we turn till tomorrow, we have our best pitcher at home. And you know what? I was praying for rain because we're going to have to play Verlander Game 5.
Yeah.
We play Verlander Game 5 at home.
Yeah.
And that's a game that we have to win.
Thank
we're going to have to beat them in Houston. Now we're going to have to take them. We're going to have to play Verlander 6 and Cole 7. Now we're playing Verlander Game 5. So we're going to win Game 4. We're going to win Game 5. And we're going to win Game 6. And then we'll see the Nationals in the championship. All right, in the World Series, obviously.
And maybe not see Garrett Cole again. Take the next 3 games and you don't see Garrett Cole again.
Yeah, exactly.
I said this guy is me. This guy is me.
Right. And if we go up 3-2, because I'm totally expecting to. Like, there's no doubt in my mind in an 8:08 game that place isn't going to be rocking tomorrow. There's no doubt in my mind. Those corporate people don't want to be in those seats at 8:08 on a Thursday night or 7:08 on a Friday night.
Nah.
So they're not going to be there. The fans are going to be there. We're bringing out the whistles. We will not sit. We will not sit.
You got to stand. You got to stand.
You got to stand.
And
I don't want to bash any of the security people because it's a hard thing.
They're doing their job. They're doing their job.
They're trying to do their job. You have savages from the 100 section. I'm in 120s. They're underneath. They're like, you want free food? You want trying to throw things at me? I'm like, no, I'm good. So the security was trying to do their best job, but at the same time, you should never be able to tell someone to sit during a playoff game. You want to tell me in July, August to sit down? You're being too much. But I was drinking Diet Pepsi.
I saw that. I'm glad that you did that too. Like, I'm not drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm a crazy Yankees fan who lost his voice, who after the first 30 minutes of the game, I was dead. I was done. People were buying me pizza. They were buying me drink. They were trying to get me awake because they knew I was their only shot at that point in the game because there were more Astro fans in the 100 sections than Yankees
We
fans.
made it hella comfortable for these Astro fans.
Very
I was wearing people out from the subway on the way in saying, hey, it ain't going to be fun for you. This ain't Texas. I had jokes for every Astro fan that walked past me, and they had a blast in our stadium last night.
No, they had a great time. They had a great time, but the Bronx will be burning tomorrow. The Bronx will be burning tomorrow. I'm going to be there. I'm bringing the coach. You don't know the coach, but my dad doesn't lose at Yankee Stadium. He's coming tomorrow.
He's got a good record?
No, good record. He sat with the nun, Joe Torre's sister, in the 1996 World Series game. We got this. I'm not worried tomorrow.
Good.
I'm not worried tomorrow. We got this tomorrow.
Good,
okay?
Bro.
I'm not worried about it in any sense of the imagination. Game 5, I mean, we're going to take it pitch by pitch, obviously, at this point. And I don't know if you have any other questions, but I wanted to point out one thing.
Yeah.
Brett Gardner. Love him to death. He was a leader. He is a legend. He's a national treasure. If you put Brett Gardner in the lineup, you bat him 9th and you shut up. Because there's enough of this Brett Gardner's a hero kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I personally would play Cameron Maybin in left field. I would play Hicks in center and bat him first. Bat Cam 9th, Hicks first. When you go through the top of the order again, you have to play a switch hitter.
Yeah.
And then you can put DJ, Glaber, and Aaron any which order because they're all the same person.
What I'll say about that is there's a lot of guys struggling. People are calling for, you know, Gary's to be dropped in the lineup, or not dropped in the lineup, Edwin to be dropped in the lineup. People are you know, talking about Gary struggling, put in Romine. It's just like, I don't know. There's so much doom and gloom with Yankee fans. I'm glad that we could connect today and try and, like, flip the narrative.
Absolutely.
It isn't over. We're not eliminated.
No.
I'm expecting
I'm
expecting a different lineup tomorrow. We might see a little bit of different lineup. Giancarlo Stanton is hurt. We might see something different for Tanaka time, but, like, us connecting, like me saying, find this guy, us being able to connect like this, going into, you know, game 4 tomorrow, game 5 Friday, I feel like the energy is right. I feel like we'll do what we got to do. I'm all positive about the Yankees. I love Brett Gardner. It sucks, you know, to see the guy struggle.
But would you start him tomorrow? Wouldn't you start Cam Maben tomorrow? The guy who got the hit off Verlander?
I mean, it's tough out of respect for Gardy. He's just he's the veteran guy.
Gotta win.
I know, but I just don't see it happening out of respect for him.
I'm just saying, if he is in the lineup tomorrow, you got to bat him 9th. We can't be having and there's no
a lot of these guys are struggling. I will say this, bro. You're not beating the Astros with 1 run, 2 runs, right? The last 2 games we scored 3 runs. It's crazy how this is baseball. It flipped, right? The Astros scored 3 runs in the first 2 games. Then we score 3 runs in the last 2 games. Like, we have to hit.
Right.
With Tanaka on the bump, he's going to give us innings. I expect a masterful Tanaka time.
Well,
we just got to hit. These guys, Glaber can't do it on his own. Glaber can't do it on his own. These guys need to have this sense of urgency. And I think with all of this that's going on, you going viral, you know, fans are going to show up, know how to act tomorrow, and it's going to be a different energy. We'll see a different Yankees team tomorrow for sure.
All right, I'm with you. All positive vibes. I'm here.
Yeah.
We're going to be there tomorrow. We're going to get the W tomorrow. And honestly, I don't know how well Tanaka's going to pitch because, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, we're going to win tomorrow.
Yeah.
These Astros hitters are great, and they just saw us 3 days ago. So we can't expect some elite outing. We need to score first, and we need to win this ball game. We got to win. We got to win this game. And honestly, last thing, put Giancarlo in the lineup, even as a dummy play for 1 at bat. If you want to put Edwin back in, just 1 at bat. Yeah. Dummy them out. Because now it's all about the mind games.
Right.
It's all about the mind game.
I'm expecting to see a different lineup and some changes because now we're getting deep in the series and it's time. It's time.
Bring your whistles tomorrow, people. All of you, whistles. He's got the whistle. I got to go get a whistle.
I have it every game because, like, after the ALDS, the first game, I couldn't yell as loud. So when we start the Let's Go Yankees, I'm in there just like that.
Love it, Keith.
I'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll connect. You know, I'll message you. We'll try and meet up and do something before the game.
Yeah, I got in touch with you. Work with JJ, right?
JJ, George's Box, Bronx Pinstripes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, he hit me up. We have a mutual family friend, so I'll be at the game tomorrow. I'm gonna eat my lucky hot dog on the Sports Show Instagram. Then I'm gonna come in the stadium and I'm gonna connect with you guys, and we'll do a video or something.
Plug your stuff. Tell people where they can find you at.
Yeah, I am Jimmy Randazzo on Twitter at the Sports Show on Twitter and the Sports Show at the Sports Show on Instagram. We're close to 10,000 followers. We need to get that swipe up action because this voice isn't going to do it at all itself. But Keith, nice meeting you. We're going to get this W tomorrow. Yeah, man. No doubt about it in my mind.
Let's go. All right, bro.
Hey, have a good one.